How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I wanted to talk about the brand new franchise and March to October updates we had revealed today from Sony San Diego Studios themselves over on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. So with that being said, I know I have a Diamond Dynasty choice pack up here on the screen. This is in fact a brand new card series that they've included into Diamond Dynasty, and you can get one of these cards for free by pre-ordering the game. You can get two of them if you pre-order the digital deluxe edition. So with that being said, Diamond Dynasty is the mode that appeals to me the most personally, and that's why we're starting this video off with this brand new pack. So they're going to reveal 5 brand new cards, not necessarily brand new players, but this is a brand new card series. So I'll play this video. This video is absolutely amazing. This brings all the hype, as much hype as a legend reveal in my opinion, just because it's a brand new card series. Then I'll talk about March to October and franchise. I'm not able to play this video with music because it does have copyright against it. But this is Bob Gibson, and we have his picture on the 42 card art. We have Willie Mays here, who we didn't see in the legend reveal. I was hoping to see Reggie Stalker. Obviously, that's not the case in terms of a split screen. But we also will have Ken Griffey Jr. included in this pack. And just check out these animations on Next Gen. It just looks so realistic. The customization is incredible. And that's really what this video is going to focus on. The customization within March to October and franchise. But these cards are amazing. I mean, just look at this. These graphics on the Next Gen hardware just look so clean, so crisp. And in the best graphics, I guess, best high definition screen I've ever seen. But those are just my thoughts right there. Let's keep it going. We have a bunch of videos to talk about. We have a bunch of clips to go over. But this is what we were looking at towards the end of the Twitch live stream. They revealed 5 other cards that you'll be able to select from, and they'll be posted here. But I'm just going to go ahead and roll these clips in a row here, starting with another one that is also included in Diamond Dynasty. But they're talking about this mode specifically within franchise, and I think that this is a great addition. And that is Stadium Creator Integration. We're going to talk a little bit about this. I'm going to play the video or the sound for this one. Absolutely. Just because they do a great job of explaining everything. Let me turn it up a little bit.
It's easily one of the most impactful features we've ever had in MLB The Show. And
I mean, this is just a great view of what it's like to create a stadium.
So just go to franchise, go up at that top right and click the stadium assignments menu, and you'll see that you can set the stadium for every single major league and minor league club. It's really just as easy as scrolling through, selecting a team, and picking that new stadium.
One thing I do want to add to this.
That's right, every single one. It's also super flexible.
I'm not sure if it mentions it. I can't actually hear the video while I'm recording this one, but you can create up to 30 stadiums. There are 30 save slots that you can use.
Uniforms and relocate or change your team name. It's really powerful, but there is one little catch.
What's the catch, Kyle?
We support 30 save slots for traded stadiums. So
Franchise mode. So
awesome. Let's keep it going. So this is the very first opening video that we had listed, or at least this is how they started off the live stream, talking about customization, talking about franchise in general, and a lot of the changes that they've made. They've really put the control into the user's hands. They've tried to make everything a little bit more simplified and I guess explain to you things as you go. Here we have an opportunity to select the level of complexity. We can control how much we actually want to be involved with our franchise, right? Control what we can control. That's kind of what we're doing there. I think that that's pretty awesome. Here we get a look at some of the menus, and that's exactly what this next video will consist of. A few of the menu screens, right? We're picking up where we left off with trade talks, simming to the regular season through spring training. They mentioned a variety of things here. This is not the start of a brand new clip. This is just the same continuous clip that is going to explain a little bit more. So I'll listen into this one as well.
Definitely can, but let me start with a little insight into our thinking. We have a clear vision for where we want to go with franchise in March to October, and to get there we needed to revamp the core of these modes. This meant we needed to drastically improve how we evaluated players. As you can imagine, revamping the core of entire modes is a monumental task. We spent a lot of effort in this area. We ran numerous 30-year simulations, collected and crunching the data of thousands of players across both the majors and the minors, and we're pretty pumped with what's come out of this endeavor.
Clayton, this sounds amazing. So, tell us, what's new when it comes to evaluating players in MLB The Show 21's franchise mode?
So, WAR is wins above replacement. It measures a player's value in all facets of the game. It then compares that value to a replacement level player who plays that same position. We can now look at a player's output and again, for the first time in the show, compare it to how he should be performing based on his rank. Consistently overperforming or underperforming influences your progression, so naturally it should influence your player value as well. The last new piece that came out of all this research is our ability to determine whether a player is overproducing or underproducing in relation to his contract's average annual value. We've never been able to do this before, let alone do it intelligently, and we felt it was imperative for both realism and accuracy that a player's salary be a major factor in his value. When you combine those three components,
Okay, so trades are smarter and better.
So that wheel, the first wheel we saw was player metric or trade metric. Now this one's player metric.
Player metric. The first two components of our trade metric, our ability to project skill progression in the future and our new system for comparing a player's performance to his expectation. Those two combined give us another new system that determines a player's value. Not his trade value, but his player value. And we call it the player metric.
This sounds amazing. How are we using
October?
Okay, so
awesome. Let's keep it going. So I'm going to hide the sound for this one. This is more of the depth chart features that we have included within franchise. So they're talking about how we can trade players. They're talking about player value and some customization within that, the different menus that you can access in order to, I guess, maintain some of those things or access the ability to re-sign players or trade them in that way using those trade metrics and everything. I think that that's awesome. This is one thing that actually, you know, I might consider trying out a franchise mode. The one thing that kept me away before was mainly, you know, the customization feature as well as player development, which is something that it seems like they're making a little bit more simplified this year, talking about, you know, projected ratings and talking about how prospects will look in the future. It's things like that. That's kind of what I mean by projected ratings, as well as player progression, talking about player morale in contract signings and making everything easier to see. And we'll see a better example of that in the next video. This is going to focus on the Rays depth chart here, and let's listen in to this one as well. Once again, I'm making this video 100% live, and I kind of want to just show you all these clips.
That little number next to them is their player overall, just kind of a rating of how well that player will perform. And there are also these little icons scattered around the screen. The blue one with a sheet of paper on it, that means that player is in a contract year, and it will be the last year on your team unless you re-sign him. There's also the red icon with the white arrow. That means that player is a top prospect. Those you normally see on your depth guide. The other piece.
Okay, so there's just a quick glimpse of that. Let's keep it going with this next one. This talks a little bit about more simplicity.
I'll say this, fans. We listen to your feedback, and I'll admit that even I got confused at times when trying to figure out what I could or could not afford during my franchise campaigns.
You talking about you were confused? I think all of us were confused, so we're happy to hear about these changes.
Yeah, it was about time we did something about it. So, gone is the weekly display of budget figures, and in its place is a new yearly system that has the intelligence to project out your budget based upon monetary transactions that have already taken place, so money you've already earned or spent, and also based on the current rate of revenue and expenditure. This was not a small task, as this information is displayed in a multitude of
21.
Yeah, so we got a quick glimpse of that kind of contract extension screen. Here we'll take another look at more March to October stuff.
So we've added new logic to do just that. If you look at the footage of the lineup before and after the Jonathan Scope trade, you'll see that the lineups are virtually intact with the exception of sliding Scope into the starting lineup.
But let's jump into lineup and rotation access. Can you access it from anywhere, Clayton?
You definitely can. March to October editions this year is that we made lineups and rotation screen accessible from virtually everywhere. Trade management screen, fast track opportunity screen, call-up screen, trade opportunity screen. You can access and adjust your lineups and rotation from any of these places. And finally, following trades and call-ups, we've added new full screen pop-ups. These pop-ups not only let you see your new addition in his brand new shiny uniform, it also gives our fans the new ability to adjust their lineups and rotation before entering the player lock games that follow these big moves.
So Clay,
Nice. So basically, what he's going to finish up saying there is the fact that you can, customize your players. You can customize your March October team within every menu on that list. They also mentioned that you can, kind of trade more people or encounter more big moment types of situations. They mentioned the fact that you'll actually have more of a postseason experience, and it won't actually take as much time to complete March to October as it did last year. You'll also get more points added to the team affinity. So I know that this is a lot of information. It's definitely a lot of information to kind of absorb and then also relay out to the people that may have missed the stream. One other thing that I wanted to mention is that they did say minor league stats will be included on the player card as well. That's one thing that I did not have in this video. I'm always looking to throw out as much information as I can, but I'm really excited about the Diamond Dynasty content. I'm excited about that created stadium feature within all types of modes in the game, it looks like. But once again, that's mainly for next-gen consoles until we know more about that. But that's going to do it for this video. March to October, franchise updates, and Diamond Dynasty card series. I can't wait for this game. I'm excited. It's approaching. Opening day was today, and pretty excited about the 2021 Major League Baseball season as well as the MLB The Show season. Peace out.